Rancor's Brothel presents The Big Sleep. A Cthulhu Mythos 5e adventure.
Horst. H-O-R-S-T.
Nay!
The groundskeeper's, I don't know, shack, for lack of a better term, is on the grounds outside of the cathedral. The cathedral itself is its own building, so whatever you wish to do.
Can't say I've ever kicked down the door of a shack before.
Should be easy.
Blam! Actually kick in the side of the shack. Totally ignore the door. He might have locked it. Blam!
Do you knock on the door?
The question is, does anyone else knock on the door?
I'll scratch at the door.
I am above the law.
Door opens. Hello? Oh. Hello?
Where are the drugs?
Sorry? What can I help you with?
I pull him out of his shack.
You're very large, man.
Actually, just pick him up like a toddler and set him down, and then I go into his shack to investigate.
Not much in here at all. It's kind of like walking into like any house in Skyrim where there's just fucking nothing. That's pretty
Bang!
much all it is.
Slam my arms.
It's like a studio shack apartment.
Okay. Question away, good cop. I am tossing the room like bad cop.
What are you looking for? What is going on here?
I don't even know why we're here. Because the guy said this guy has drugs too.
Something about
He just suggested that he was someone to speak to.
Some crazy drug-addled idiot told us to talk to you. So we're tossing your house. We are the law. Show him the writ.
Sorry, who sent you?
Guy at the
Ganberry.
sleepaway camp, Slumberland.
Zyros.
Sure.
Oh yes, you must be the new members.
Uh-oh.
Yes, that's us, the new members.
It's amazing how often joining the police.
Forgot my jacket.
Of course, yes. Come in the cathedral. Come inside. And he'll absolutely, if you put him down, lead you into the cathedral.
I wasn't planning to join a cult today, but
I wasn't planning on firebombing a cathedral, but here we are.
Massive, beautiful building. One of the largest buildings in the city, in fact.
That means it'll be the brightest burning pyre I've ever built.
He says, have you been here long? I've not seen the likes of you in this city before. He's just sort of shuffling his way towards the cathedral. A little slow.
I pick him up. Our pace increases.
His feet kind of doing this above the ground. Can't much walk this way.
walk this way.
To walk this way.
No, we've only a few days.
All right. Well, members are members. Members are members. He opens the door. I do need each of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
God.
For Dread.
Yeah,
kind of realizing
that's
that, like, his utter belief in the depravity.
it's not good.
No matter what you say, he just believes you guys are cultists and that you are following him.
15.
21.
Alex, wisdom saving throw.
6.
10.
Both of you have 1 level of dread.
Oh,
Lucas
no.
just wanted that.
Where do we even mark that?
In the
There's
skull.
there's a dread level section.
Does it go away?
Over time, it will.
Good. Forgot about the burn rate on that.
He says, "Come in. Meet the curate." And he introduces you to Curate Happel, who is a priest in the cathedral. Happel is a wizened old man wearing fine white robes, a cloth of gold stole studded with gems. And he begins to talk to you animatedly about faith and the history of the church and the local deity, whose name I forget. It's the sun god. Yeah, and he just kind of starts like talking to you about their god. Not about green monks in Cathagua, but about the local god. He says, eventually kind of peters off and says, "Are you here to worship, or are you here to join us, to be a part of our faith?"
I'm going to say that crazy phrase. Whatever. Ias Athagua Zimmel Zatha.
And he kind of, I'm not sure what that is.
Me neither. I heard it.
Gesundheit.
Yes.
Off
Very
chance it might have
strange.
been some crazy password. I don't know.
Sorry.
I now want to do that. Just randomly say, just bullshit to people. You know, the pineapple pizza arrives at midnight, and they're like, "What?" Just the off chance is a password. Just the off chance.
Checking. You never
Just
know.
checking.
Says, I'm sorry. I don't know what that means. Is that from somewhere or something where you're from?
Yeah. It's an old proverb.
Okay.
Where'd the fucking groundskeeper go?
The groundskeeper went back to outside.
I'll follow him.
That's fine. He's just doing his groundskeeping chores. He's just outside picking up leaves, doing what he needs to do.
I'm going to go in a shack.
Yeah. Again, there's nothing in the shack. Nothing at all. It's literally like a studio apartment.
It is not a psychedelic shack.
Is it a love shack?
Baby.
The curate Happel kind of says, "I'm sorry. If you're not here to worship, what are you here for?"
I don't know.
We continue to be led along on further and further tangents by this narrative, and we're a little unsure at this point that we should be here. It's roughly midnight, and we're all becoming a bit confused on the plot, so...
Wait, what
More
did
apologies.
Ganberry
It's not that
say about the groundskeeper? It was like something
That
like
he could help you learn more or lead the way. Something to that effect.
He was vague and high.
Very true.
And then the equally vague groundskeeper brought us to this guy. So I shot my shot, and apparently...
Arrest everyone. Just everyone. Just arrest them all. Arrest them all and burn their homes down.
yeah,
It would
I
solve
mean,
a lot of
Yeah,
problems.
I'm not going to arrest the priest. I don't...
Yeah, I don't think he knows what's going on. I think the groundskeeper we need to
Scratch his balls.
So again, he asks, "Why are you here? What are you doing in this city?
Oh, why are we in the city?
What are you? If you're not here to worship, what are you doing?"
This you can only be in the city to worship?
Well, it's why people come to the cathedral, at least.
Sightseeing.
Yeah. Cool buildings.
Beautiful building, yes.
Great architecture.
Yes.
Sure. Would you like a tour?
No.
I'd like a tour.
I imagine just as he says no, I say,
Yes.
I mean, yes.
Sure. And he kind of starts walking you around the cathedral and points at various things and explains, Galdoon and the sun god and all this lore and history of their god and their deity. He says, downstairs, if you wish, he opens up an iron gate. And it goes down to like the vaults underneath the cathedral, where you actually see sarcophagi and effigies of dead kings that fill the spaces between the support columns.
Do I smell dead things?
Weirdly enough, you don't. You see wooden saints cracked with age. Their paint is flaking away. They stand in the gaps or they lean against the walls. Some of them are even shrouded in white drop cloths like pantomime ghosts. The silent statuary congregation feels like a mocking reflection of the worshipful throngs above. And he says, this is our...
Mausoleum?
Yes, to a degree. Long since dead
Crypt.
priests and kings lie here.
No, they don't.
I'm sorry?
I don't smell any dead shit.
No.
Because I would even smell ancient dead shit.
Correct.
He's got good nose.
Anyway, I'm sorry. It's so... I'm
Sarcophagus, right?
yes. So I'm very unsure why you're here.
I'll walk over and nudge the lid of the nearest sarcophagus.
It wouldn't move easily.
Big boy.
Strength check.
So, excuse me, sacred, please don't.
Sacred? You ever heard of
This is a place of the
sarcophagus?
dead. Everything here is sacred.
No, it's not.
Kings and priests, long since dead.
There's nothing dead here.
What do you mean there's nothing dead here?
Because I would smell, even if it was a mummy, I would smell it. In fact, mummies are some of the most delicious.
They've been aged to perfection.
Correct.
Give me some sort of either persuasion or something to convince this guy of what you're talking about.
No, I'm not trying to persuade him. I'm telling my party that I smell nothing dead here.
Yeah, but he's
In a
trying.
crypt.
You're trying to convince the priest who is like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" At the same time.
Oh, I'm not trying to convince him at all, but I suppose if you want me to roll persuasion, I will.
Well, he doesn't want you to touch the sarcophagi.
Have him stop me.
He's asking kindly. That's a nat 20. He says, "Show me."
I push aside the nearest sarcophagus.
It's empty.
No. Dead.
He kind of looks around and is kind of in utter disbelief. He says, "Open another," and he kind of points
Yeah.
at one. They're all empty. Everything you open is empty.
You sit on a throne of lies.
Oh, sorry.
Apologies.
Who does your flock really worship?
I don't know. I mean, of course, there's the rumors of this cult, but I'm not sure. Is that why you're here? Are you seeking the cult?
Did we not do the I am the law to him yet?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No
Which-
one did.
I don't want to do that because if this is cult leader and he's trying to sniff us out,
Roll me. And
I feel like if he were he's dupe. If he were cult leader and I said there aren't any dead, he would have known the jig was up. He seemed genuinely confused.
Yeah.
maybe. What am I rolling?
I was gonna say you can roll. It doesn't matter. He is genuinely confused. He has no idea why these sarcophagi are empty, and is not sure what the hell's going on.
Who really worships in this church?
As far as I'm aware, Galdoon and our followers. I don't understand what's happening here.
I'll show him the writ.
Mm-hmm.
Explain that we've been tasked to root out the cult. And
He kind of scratches his head and scratches his chin. Okay, so 400 years ago, this group of cultists were here. Something about the sleeper. There used to be a book. I had a book. And he kind of just looks around the room. And he kind of, he literally goes, so there are a couple like small bookshelves, and he kind of, where's it at? Couldn't have walked away by itself, right? And he eventually says, He pulls this book out, and he touches a ring on his finger, and a light appears. And he says, here, okay. And it's this leather-bound book, and he sets it on a lectern. He kind of shuffles through the pages. He says, here. See, it was illuminated by Elzargon IV, who fought against the Green Blasphemers. Here. And he shows you a very lavishly illustrated page of knights bearing the sun sigil of Galdoon, hacking into green-robed monks. And a bat-winged toad flaps across the sky, carrying a knight's severed head. An amorphous blob of black engulfs a screaming nun, and in the background, a village burns. He says, This is what it was like last time the followers of the sleeper rose up. Literal hell on earth.
I want to... He touched his ring and a light appeared?
Yeah.
From the ring? Okay.
Clap on.
Yeah, I mean, you made it sound like he touched his ring and like just a fucking light.
No, like the ring lights up. Yeah.
I can do that too.
Ring light.
With rocks.
The basement also has a wooden armoire, which, if you look at it, holds vestments for the priests. There's an iron-bound chest that holds a bunch of decor that would be put into various areas of the cathedral itself during certain time frames. A lot of stone sarcophagi bearing effigies of dead curates and kings, which we talked about. You note that they are empty.
We definitely should have not left the groundskeeper now. I think.
I'm still with him.
The cat is stalking his prey.
Make perception checks. Put the three of you in this room.
Well, that's pretty good. It's 19 on the die. 21.
8.
18.
21 and the 18, you notice one of the statues kind of seems strangely out of place near a door that is locked. It's covered by a cloth shroud.
The statue.
The statue
is near a door. That is, and it's covered by a shroud.
The statue is covered by a shroud, yes.
And it's out of place. How?
It's not sitting between the columns or in any other alcoves like the other statues. It's just in front of a door. And
It's in front of a door.
It's in front of a door, and you also see scratch marks on the floor as if it's been moved back and forth a lot.
Yeet that shit.
What's in the door there?
The priest will tell you that's the door to the catacombs. We cannot go in there. It is a sacred place.
Double yeet that shit.
Marks on the floor, though, that this statue is being moved recently and many times, so...
He kind of shrugs and says, I don't come down here often. I'm sorry.
Seems like somebody is.
He just shrugs. I'm sorry, I don't know. What's it a statue of?
I pull the shroud.
You see a statue of a corpulent monk with a toad-like face, wearing green robes.
Oh no!
Wisdom saving throw for the three of you.
Nat 20. I'm immune to this forever.
8.
12.
Oh god.
You take another level of dread, Cody.
No, I don't.
Spin luck.
I also need investigation checks, if you wish.
Nope. Roll a 1.
16.
18.
The two of you notice that the scratch marks do kind of end in not a central area, but a more centralized area. And sort of around it, you look around and you see like drips of where green wax has dropped onto the floor.
So we've run into some cultists recently. Found some green candles on their person. There seems to be some green wax around this, well, clearly cultist statue in front of this door. So, math may not be your strong suit. 2 + 2 probably equals 4 behind this door. Did not mean for that to rhyme, but hey. Here we are.
He just sort of nods in understanding and says, "It's a sacred place. No one has entered in many years."
Do you have a key?
Gonna again say that's not true.
I yeet the statue.
The statue shatters. It doesn't make a difference.
No, I know. But now the doorway is open.
No, it's not. The doorway is locked and closed.
I kick the door.
Doesn't move.
Well, thankfully, I have thieves'
Groundskeeper
tools.
have a key to this door.
Probably.
So,
If you wish to speak to him, you may. He seems very saddened.
I will ask for. I forgot your name.
That's okay. I forgot yours too.
I forgot my name.
I know.
I'm Cassius, by the way. Yeah. What's your name?
I know Cyrus,
Mm-hmm.
and I know Mr. Cuddles.
Whimples.
Whimples. So close.
Mr. Bigglesworth.
Mr.
Would have been easier.
Magnus.
Magnus. That's
A
right.
lot of us is.
Can you go find our furry friend
Why not?
and bring
Groundskeeper Willie.
groundskeeper Hodor?
Not a problem.
Has he been doing anything other than just his groundskeeper
Just
shit?
doing his chores.
He's just smoking pot.
Cat's up there licking himself, watching the groundskeeper.
You go outside and you see the cat is just watching him like rake leaves.
Here's something I want to try. Is there, because I can test this at will, within the vicinity, a gate of slumber?
No.
Okay.
Hey, cat.
What's a gate of slumber?
It's a
That's
thing that Dreamlands cat can suss out.
nothing you need to worry about, buddy. You ain't a dream walker yet. You'll get there.
Yo, cat.
Meow.
See anything interesting?
Meow.
It's time for us to go down to the basement.
Meow.
I know. We need to grab this guy, by the way.
He's just like raking leaves, whistling. Oh, hello.
Tap, tap.
Yes?
Hi. You need to come with me.
Where to?
Downstairs.
Oh, no, we don't need to go downstairs until after dark.
We really need to go right now.
Well, there's nothing there, is there? He's just continuing to rake leaves. Come around midnight. Join us in our mass.
Midnight
I really
mass?
don't want to have to strong arm you. You're
Show's dope.
so. Would you come with me willingly?
He just kind of leans on his rake and says, "You do better at midnight." Two of you are still in the basement. I believe the cat went outside to check on the dragon who was discussing things.
Wait, the dragon?
Dragonborn.
I'm basically a.
Oh, you're a
bipedal
dragonborn.
dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Who was speaking to the groundskeeper.
You are so in character for cat. It's perfect.
No. It's Flynn embodies cat. Flynn has always embodied cat. Flynn is cat.
There's nothing wrong with this statement.
Flynn is cat. Cat is Flynn. They are one.
Horst
Do you
Grinnell.
Communed.
Do you also knock things off a table randomly?
You're going to find out.
Yup. Yeah, the Dragonborn it was talking to Horst Grinnell, who told him to return at midnight. That's pretty much where we cut off.
Yeah.
So the cat sees this conversation.
Weren't we moving a statue or some shit?
You destroyed that statue already.
Right, but there was a door, right?
That you could not get into, yes.
Did they do a strength check? I can't remember. Or
No.
is it just immovable? Immutable?
I don't remember if you did a check or not. Either way, it
Whatever.
didn't open.
I think it is unnarratably movable. Narratively unmutable.
If
Lucas
we
is being a little bitch.
Drink
If
up,
we
me hearty.
turn this into a total tongue twister, we have succeeded.
He's had half a beer.
It's a stout beer. Heavy boy.
He hasn't stuttered on any of the terms yet.
Just wait.
You say that tongue twister.
I don't remember even what you said because you said it wrong 3 times. What was he trying to say?
Just blame it on the GM.
Mark it now.
Narratively immutable.
Narratively immovable?
Immutable or immovable. One of the two.
I used both terms. I stand by my statement.
I was going for unnarratively immovable. Was where I was headed. Then I realized that as I said that, I'm pretty sure I'm contradicting myself in my
it's
own
a little
sentence.
double negative.
Yeah, no, I
That's all
tried to stop, and that was the problem.
None of us would have caught that, except for the English major.
But I'm a cat. I can't talk.
Yeah, that's right.
So has anybody checked the door?
Well, first of all, you guys are upstairs, they're downstairs. Let's do you two first. You are inside his cabin or outside his, you're near him. No, he was doing yard work, so that's where you're at.
I'm just happy that I haven't gone full, like, killing everybody yet. This
Fair.
is a
Why?
big deal for me.
Why?
Because I usually
Why?
do that by the end of the first session.
Why not? Do it. Just do it.
We'll see whether he does something
Just-
that deserves it first.
He's Lucas's character.
So as he said, midnight.
I'm neutral enough.
The last thing Horst said was you should return at midnight. You do better at midnight. Join our mass.
Now, did I checked his house, right? I think I remember.
Yeah, it's just a shack.
And
Like,
there
there's
was nothing like search, investigation, brought up nothing.
No, I don't remember if you searched his all area or not. I don't recall. Well, it might be messing that up, but I don't recall. You're welcome.
Somebody
2 months.
I'll let you
search.
sneak in
I'm pretty
there and
sure.
check.
Yeah.
Either you didn't roll high or
Sure,
I don't
check.
recall.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I did. Maybe I just didn't roll high enough.
I don't
It
remember.
was either that or I checked
It's
him for
been
lies.
almost 2 months since we played.
Yeah.
So,
That's
I don't
where you got the helm of telekinesis that you're now wearing.
know. It's the size of a cup.
You have mind bullets now.
So
He's
you
a
see this
cat.
conversation happening.
Mm-hmm.
Per what we established, you can still communicate with other people if you'd like to.
I'll look at you, flick my tail, and just kind of look towards the church and kind of insinuate that get him, let's take him down.
Roll me an interpretation check. Insight.
I like the idea that you're like,
Doesn't he have?
Well, we can
mild-
communicate, right?
Yeah, I know.
Doesn't he have telekinesis with the party or
Sort of,
telepathy
yeah.
with the party?
Some sort of communication. So,
So let's
yeah.
take him down to
He
the
does some sort of tele. Should I do a strength check to see if I can pick up the gardener and take him with us?
I do whatever you want to do.
We could talk to him and just say you're under arrest.
I like the idea that you do an interpretive dance and he just pulls out a weapon and just stabs the guy in the throat.
Not yet.
And he's like, "Oh no, wait, sorry, I got kill, not
I
talk."
haven't murdered anybody yet that hasn't deserved it.
You angrily meow and then re-dance again. He's like, "Oh, I missed the second leg lift there. My bad."
I'll just proceed to walk away from the gardener towards the church to go downstairs, see if he follows me. I can't actually read your mind in real life, Flynn.
What?
The characters can talk. Just talk to each
Yeah.
other.
No, tell him to come with you.
I'm going downstairs. Would you like to come with me, Mr. Gardener?
Oh, I have so much work to do.
Well, you said to come back at midnight. You'll
Yes,
have to
yes,
tell me
yes.
why. Come with.
Join our mass at midnight.
Come with me.
You got anything cool to
Ow.
open this door?
I have a lot of work to do here.
Sword.
In nomine Patri, Spiritus Sancti type shit.
If you'd like to intimidate him,
shit.
you can roll for
The next level.
intimidation.
He's a gardener, right?
He is a gardener. You can roll to
Got
intimidate
fog
him.
cloud.
Uh,
Think that'll work?
Maybe.
I'm tempted to whether intimidate him or just use firebolt on his garden. He won't have any work if there's no garden.
Fair point.
There's some logic there.
Might also
Not sure exactly how
incite a
much.
lot of eyes on what you're doing, but
Haven't we already destroyed a drug cartel and set fire to a building and
you didn't start that fire.
We did not start
But it's
that
been
fire.
burning since the world's been turning.
And unfortunately lost our free housing because the guards wouldn't let us stay or something ridiculous like that. GM?
Yeah, Luke is making shitty rules.
You guys called the police. The police took over the investigation. It's a crime scene now.
Investigate.
Not all of it's a crime scene. I didn't kill someone in every room.
Lucas, does he have anything on his person noticeable?
The
The gardener.
A key.
roll me a
perhaps.
perception check.
He's cat eyes. Bardic inspiration.
Thank you, Barbarian. Barbaric inspiration.
Barbarian
better.
inspiration. Just do it!
14.
You see the glint of a chain just off the side, like as he stands. Silver chain.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Pat.
You know the thing that cats do when they kind of claw up your leg?
Just reach out and stretch.
Yeah, stretch. I'm gonna do that
asshole
on his
thing?
leg and just kind of gauge his reaction.
He reaches down to pet you.
I'm gonna nuzzle him a little bit.
Sure.
Then I'm gonna scale him.
Oh Jesus!
Get up to his neck and with my teeth take that chain off.
Climb check.
Ooh, I got it. I'm good. I have a climb speed of 30. Do I need to make a check?
Oh, I forgot you had a climb
Yeah.
speed. No, you can climb up there, but give me a. It's not a sleight of hand because you're doing it pretty. Give me a strength.
Grapple
Let's
check.
say opposed. Might be an opposed check actually. Let me see what he's under.
Does he expect the cat, at the speed of lightning, to remove his necklace from him?
I don't know. Maybe.
Can I make an argument for athletics? 'Cause I'm just trying to deftly like get it off before he can really react.
I mean, if you're climbing up him, he's probably doing motions like a wacky inflatable arm filling tube man.
So, yes, because
I mean, I'll give you athletics.
Okay.
But it's still going to be opposed to him, like trying to maneuver around. What's athletics under? Dex.
Strength.
Strength.
Strength, but I roll it with Dex.
I rolled a 14.
I got a 15.
You snag his chain.
Right? What do I pull up? What do I unearth?
It is a cultish amulet.
All right. And I'm going to just beeline into the church with that in my mouth.
Goes, hey! And he will run after you.
Okay.
What kind of metal is it?
It's silver.
Pure civil?
I don't know if it's pure silver, but it is silver.
Hockable.
Silver plated.
It's
Zinc oxium.
So
Is
far,
it more of
that's
those
what
that we
you've
collect?
seen are multiple silver.
Yeah, because we get money for those, don't we?
We do.
15 gold per.
But there's another thing we get too. If we give them to the other person, we get a thing.
There was
need
a
to keep
specific
one.
way to give it to him, but yes.
We need to keep at least one.
We need a hand as well.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't we need to like press it into the hand?
No, we need a hand and a medal.
There's more to it.
I think I have one of the hand
You had
medals.
the specific. It has to be a specific hand, and you have to wrap it. You have to wrap it up so that the metal doesn't fall out of it.
Can't remember whose hand.
Yeah, I didn't write any of that down.
It's a shame.
Notes are terrible.
We can just brute force it.
And you needed 5 of them total.
Yeah, so help me God if he's like, no, you have to wrap the hand with cloth. I'm just going to gut him.
It didn't. He didn't specify a type of cloth, but like
Just bring both
a
hands.
bandage, something. As long as it was
I
all
got you
wrapped
2 hands
together.
and a nose. What do you want?
So I do have one of the medals, and I do have cloth. I just don't have the hand yet.
I got
Because
2
can't
running
remember
after
whose-
me.
You
so-
will have to sever.
Because I don't remember
hands.
whose hand I need to chop off yet.
Both of them. Just take both.
I don't remember who.
Keep some of the sinew connected, so it's like the little kid gloves. We got both of them connected together. We can just tie it all up.
My question isn't which hand, it's whose hand. Am I going to have to just start
Yeah,
taking everybody's hand I
100%.
meet?
Yes.
Well, there goes my pacifist run.
10% of the time, you're right. 100% of the time.
Those percentages are goofy.
We were talking whether or not you could auto load an arbalist earlier. There is no passivity to the run that you are planning.
So I've figured out why I didn't have a higher level weapon. I need to get the martial weapon speed first.
You don't have to.
There's truth to this.
Anybody can pick up a weapon and shoot it. It's just how accurate you are.
Blunderbuss. Accuracy is relevant.
Yes.
Anyway.
If you put enough bullets downrange, you don't have to be accurate.
Why stop at that? Just carry a homemade ballista. Moving on.
Warthog goes, Bert!
You rush into the church. You guys see the cat running down with a medal. It's probably tink, 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 tink on the steps as he comes down. You see the groundskeeper with a rake running after the cat, and I assume the Dragonborn not far behind.
I started walking first. I'm still walking.
Oh, well then the Dragonborn enters first, and you see these things rush by you.
So Troy, how do you want to get in this? How do you want to get in this door?
I don't know. I don't have anything special in particular.
Wait, so we're down there with them as they're
Yeah,
arguing?
the two of you see everybody running down.
Okay, I'm going to say he has a key.
Oh,
He might not be forthcoming with it. But we can find something to
my
to do.
specialty. I will wrangle the gardener.
Grapple check, I guess.
Is the priest still down here with us?
I don't remember. He was legitimately unaware of whatever was happening. I believe he did leave, but I don't recall.
Good. No witnesses.
If not, then at this point he walks away. I just don't. I
As
don't
the
remember.
cat comes.
It's
being
been
chased
far
by the
too
gardener.
long.
Priest throws up
Perhaps
his
he's going up
hands.
the stairs as you're going down. I literally just cannot remember. It's been so long since we played. Sorry for people at home.
He throws up his hands and says, "Nope." Walks away.
Done.
I roll a 24 to attack and grapple him.
Is that Dex to get out? Or I don't remember.
It's an attack action, so does it hit his AC?
Oh, it's AC. Yeah, absolutely.
He is grappled.
'Tis grappled.
I like to think that he's running after Flynn, and I just reach out and just grab him by the throat and just lift him up so his feet are just dangling.
Grappled.
Condition grappled.
You have the gardener.
Key.
And I point his face towards the door.
He goes. He kind of scrambles a little bit and says, "Well, what do you want in there for? That's our crypt. It's not where we hold our masses.
I will frisk the gardener.
Get frisky. You eventually find a key. A set of keys, really.
Ooh, mini keys.
It's a janitor's key. It's got 50 fucking keys. Good luck.
I nod towards the door.
I start
They're
trying
all
keys.
look alike. Roll Dex to not drop them and start over. You will find a key that eventually clicks that lock open.
Okay.
I look at the cat and then look at the gardener.
Might have more information. Keep him around.
Yeah.
I now clutch him to my chest.
Perception checks.
Now I've got him under the throat, but still have him so his feet can't dangle.
22.
A gentleman's above average 8.
Sir.
15.
7.
I did better than Troy.
Okay. Two of you hear footsteps coming down the stairs
Coming down the stairs.
behind you,
Got
So,
it.
okay.
coming into the. I don't know what they call this. Like it's not technically the.
Does it go in?
It's just the basement?
Yeah.
It is technically called the basement.
Well,
yeah.
it would be a. What would you call that?
It's not the catacombs. It's the basement.
It's a crypt.
It's a crypt in the basement.
It's where they have their church potlucks.
Maybe.
I mean, didn't we like remove the tops of like
A couple of them, yeah.
of
Yeah.
sarcophagi? Like it's a crypt, is what it is.
They title it as the basement, but yes.
I mean, most of us don't have bodies in our basement. Most.
You hear a couple sets of footsteps. Click, 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 click.
I will.
Whoa. What feet go click, 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 click?
People going downstairs.
Your feet click.
Tap dancers.
God
damn
I don't know about you,
Fucking
but I go
Fred
down.
Astaire is gonna just.
I usually go downstairs really fast. It's just me though.
I'm going to let out an alert meow
Somebody that sits on their butt and goes boom, 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 boom.
and turn around and look. What's going on?
I draw a hand axe while still holding the gardener under the chin.
You see three individuals who look a little shocked at what's happening with the. I want to keep wanting to say gardener, but he is the groundskeeper. You know, being held up.
Meow. What do they look like?
They're 3 humans.
How are they dressed?
Garb, please.
They all
Heat metal.
they are not guards. They all are wearing cloaks. Like they're wearing long cloaks.
Green cloaks?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Snicked.
This game is played.
The door is unlocked. Do you also open it?
Yeah.
Cool. You open the door. You meow. You also notice this, by the way. You also notice the 3 people coming down.
Was it 2 or 3?
It's 3.
Big difference.
They're increasing in number.
They multiply like pygmies.
My God.
So I don't know what your reaction is to the situation. One of them says, "Horst, is everything all right?" And you just see Horst like kicking.
He's turning purple. Probably.
Probably. And one of them, what is he carrying?
He's got a gun.
Oh, God.
He's got a gun.
It's coming right at us.
One of them reaches into his side and pulls out a scimitar and
I throw
says,
my axe.
"Unhand him."
I throw my axe at him.
You have your hands full with a person. You can't throw an
grappling.
axe.
Absolutely, I can. You tell me I can't. With 24, I can't hold this guy under the
No.
throat and throw an axe.
You've got him with both hands.
I throw the gardener.
That's a more viable option.
All right.
Suck it, Lucas.
Roll initiative.
How much damage does the gardener do?
How much damage does a gardener do, Lucas?
Thank you all for listening. The Big Sleep was written by Sandy Petersen and Jonah Baumgars. Music by Ian Shannon. You can find us online at rancorsbrothel.com or join in the conversation on Facebook at Fans of the Rancor's Brothel.